Okay, guys, I am back. It's about a week, just shy of a week after my surgery. I've got to take Sky to the doctor, so I'm going to be putting this bad beast on. Hopefully, I'm in frame. I guess I should make sure that holds up. Big guy's out there playing video games. Sky's at school. I got to pick her up from school. I thought I would show you guys how this thing goes on. Thankfully, I don't have to wear it all the time, basically just for comfort, but Sky's doctor is about an hour out, and I know I'm going to be hurting if I wear just a regular sling. So, this is the DonJoy Cradle. Don't mind my messy bedroom. I didn't get to it before my surgery, and I'm still struggling with basic things like showering by myself. But anyway, this is the little lap pouch that goes on it, and the strap goes through it on one side and it'll go through it on the other side too. And this sits here to kind of bump it out away from my hip a little bit to make it a little bit more comfortable. There's no way to make this thing comfortable. I'm sorry. Put as many pillows on it as you want. It still hurts like a bitch to wear. Not only that, but the straps irritate my skin, and I've been having problems with the adhesive irritating my skin. I've got some pictures. It's starting to get better, but it's still irritated. But anyway, you put your arm, the long side, the long edge goes on your forearm, and the short edge goes up your arm. And you can kind of see the incisions they made. They were able to do it arthroscopically, or however that's pronounced. It's been one of those days. And as far as I'm aware, they did not have to repair any tears. They told Sky and the big guy what they did, but I don't really understand it. So until I can get an update from the doctor, my follow up, which is next week, I really don't want to say what I was told because it doesn't necessarily make any sense to me. At least what Sky told me. Sky told me they had to remove part of my clavicle. So I don't know if that's true or not. Big Guy said that they removed two burrs and they put a parachute. Don't ask me what that is because I have no idea. I have to ask. They put a parachute on the tendon to try to strengthen it. So, like I said, I've got to confirm with the doctor and find out all that was actually done. But in the meantime, that's what I was told. So this strap here goes around my upper arm and velcros to the back, and that's the strap that I have the most problems with irritating my skin. And there's this strap, and this one goes around your forearm and velcros around. This whole thing is like Velcro City. This is the wrist strap, and it velcros around as well. I do have a little ball thingy that goes here to help with my hand to keep it from, being an issue. And then this baby goes around my waist. I didn't think about that before I put all the other straps on. Not easy to do. I woke up with this thing on from the surgery, so I didn't have to do it initially the first time. And so at that point then, it was trying to figure out how in the world to fix it because it was not comfortable. This little padded spot, and I do have some control over my hand. My hand and wrist I'm fine with. I can use those, and I can bend at the elbow and move that, but I have no ability to raise my arm up. I have to actually use my left hand to raise it up if I need to, like, put deodorant on or anything like that, or like washing my hair. I have to do it either one-handed or the big guy washes it for me, which is very sweet of him. But then this thing goes through this other side strap, and that just helps to keep it in place because otherwise it drives me nuts because it moves every time I do. And the strap is supposed to be tight, which means I have troubles getting it on by myself. Normally the big guy helps me, but he's got to work, so I'm trying to let him get his video game time in. And then that just sits. Okay, now I adjust it, slide this beast to my opposite side of where the cradle is. And that's it. I told you guys I'd record it. This, I was told I only had to wear the first couple of days until they took the sutures off, and then I wear it just for comfort. Like I said, she's got a doctor's appointment this afternoon, and I'm going to be in the car an hour there, an hour back, and then for however long I'm at her doctor's itself. So I wanted something a little bit more stable than just the regular over the shoulder sling that I've been wearing if I've got to move around a lot, just because this still hurts like the dickens. My skin is not as tender to touch. I still have a couple of spots that are tender, like they're still bruised inside, but everything is still healing and it hurts. So at least with this on, I can rest this on top of my purse that I usually keep in between the front seats anyway, and that'll give me some extra support, and I don't have to worry about making sure I'm, I don't have to pay as much attention to my own posture as I do normally, I guess I should say, because I haven't driven this far yet since my surgery. The most I've driven is just in town here, and I usually do it with a sling on. So driving this far, I was concerned with not being able to maintain my body, because the longer I'm in a car, the more I tend to lean, because this hurts and it doesn't want to cooperate. So I tend to drive with my left hand anyway, but this hurts. I tend to lean so that I'm taking pressure off my arm, so this way I can allow the sling to work and take the pressure off of my arm and go from there. So like I said, I told you I'd do a video of how to get in this thing because I really couldn't find any. But yeah, that's it. And it's got a couple of other pillows. It's got one I use out on the couch to sit on the couch with, because it curves around. It's actually supposed to be for a side sleeper at night, and it curves around your front. And it'd be easier if my front wasn't so curvy on its own. And then you rest this on the top of it. But I didn't find that very comfortable to sleep that way. Made my fingers go numb like crazy. And then there's another little smaller wedge, which is also in the living room. Wait, oh, it might be over there. Hold on, I'm gonna look. Yep. This guy is for back sleepers, and this goes, you can see the Velcro here, it goes on the back side of the upper arm, and it just provides a wedge. But that means your hand is sitting straight up in the air, and again makes my hand go numb. So I have a tendency of when I was sleeping with this on the first couple of days, I slept sitting up on the couch, which is still not comfortable. But laying down was not an option on my side or on my back. It just wasn't comfortable. So I couldn't sleep. So the last couple of nights I've actually been sleeping in bed, which is why my bed is a mess, because I'm still struggling to use my right arm properly. And I probably will be until it's healed. But I've been just sleeping with pillows braced underneath my arm to keep it in what they call a neutral position. And I've gotten a little bit better sleep, but at the same time, I'm a lot sorer than I probably would be if I was still wearing my brace. So it's a compromise. Do I want to be sore, or do I want to actually get some sleep? So anyway, it's a toss up. But there you have it. That's a DonJoy cradle. And yeah, I can't think of anything else. So if you've got any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I will, nicely, I can still use my hands to type, though it takes me longer to do everything. Yeah, and by the end of the day, I hurt like a crazy person. But I'm doing okay. Just got a shower, so right now I could take a nap like nobody's business, because it does wear me out, and it takes twice as long as it should, because I have to either have help, or if I'm doing it by myself, I'm limited on what I can do quickly. I can't really do anything quickly. I don't know what quickly is right now. But anyway, it takes me a while to do the shower part itself, and then to get dressed. Whew, boy. Now, the one thing I have to say about this thing is the Velcro. The force is strong in this Velcro. It holds very well. But again, I've been having some issues with irritating my skin. So if I had known that beforehand, I probably would have had something fabric-wise put over the top of it, just to kind of make it a little bit more comfortable. But it'll do. Like I said, I had to wear it for sure the first couple of days until the band. I just smacked myself. That's a tender spot still. Until the bandages came off. And I couldn't take it off during that time period. So I went 2 days with this baby on constantly 24/7, and then I was like, woohoo, not wearing it anymore. But like I said, I gotta think of a again, the pain level and sanity level of trying to drive an hour without the support. So there you have it. There's the DonJoy Cradle. And I'll see y'all next time.